Romantically attracted to women, of course. Interested in woohoo with women, of course. Mora, slob. You know what? Like what did I say? We're gonna give everybody a chance. No, I do. Okay, Mora is not the best, but we're gonna give her a chance. Allison. Oh, Allison. Okay. Goofball. Not shared. Was she homeless or something? She don't got no crib? I don't know. Let's see. Layla? Adult Sulani loves outdoors, creative. And she okay? Nice little light skin with the little bonnet on. Okay. First up, we got Mora. Let's go ahead and greet our date, man. But she does have a nice body, though. She does. I will admit that. So small talk, ask about date. I don't want to ask too much because we gotta get the date going on. You know what I mean? So how you doing, Mora? My name is James. You know what I mean? All right. So we got our date, Mora, here. So let me go ahead and start off with a couple of questions. You know what I mean? Because I will tell about myself, but I want to know about you. You know what I'm saying? Should I start off with relationship questions or regular questions? I start with regular questions. First of all, what are you into? Ask about career. Let's see where she works. Let's see what I'm saying. Let's see what her pocket's looking like. So you got a job, right? Unemployed. It's a red flag. What about hobbies or interests? She's in programming. So why don't you get a job programming and stuff like that? Come on now. Physical attraction. So what type of guy are you into physically? You know what I'm saying? Let's start with physical and then we'll get to the other stuff. Looks aren't everything, but truthfully, I do look for physical aspect. Turn on to green hair, country fashion, streetwear fashion. That is me. I got a little bit of streetwear on. Turn off black clothes. Oh, dang, I got on black clothes. Oh. All right, okay, so what about personality? Personality, how he is. Is he funny? Is he talkative? Is he ambitious? What you like? What you like? Turn on highly skilled Sims. Slackers. Oh. What would make? Why would you be turned on by a slacker? But then ambitious? Listen, what? Culinary, that's us though. You know what I'm saying? We know how to cook it up a little bit. Turn offs, career-minded Sims. Come on, more. That ain't even cool, bro. Ask for it. Let's see if she's even rocking with your boy. Attraction, you're all right. I guess. I don't think anything particularly wrong with you at all, at least. Hey, you damn right, ain't nothing wrong with me. What you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Yeah, she is attracted to us. She like cool people, though. You see like cool people, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, she alright, but she alright. Let's go back on the Cupid's corner, and let's see who our next candidate is. Let's try Allison. So right off the bat, Allison Crocker looks pretty decent. I'm liking the look here. Just give me like a little southern, Western type of look. I don't, you know, I'm liking it. You know, simple boots and a skirt. So let's go ahead and greet our date. You know what I'm saying? Date number 2, contestant number 2. Ask about that. Let's just see how everything going, you know what I mean? Let's get this thing started. So like I said, I'm liking the appearance here. So I think I'm gonna jump. Well, no, we do gotta ask if she's employed. We do have to ask that. We got to get that out the way. So Mrs. Allison, do you work, ma'am? You know what I'm saying? You got a little money, you got money flow, you got income, what you got? She's a reflexologist at Golden Gym and Spa. This is low-key perfect because I'm also a trainer at Gaines Gym. So we got a little something in common. You know what I'm saying? Because if we work out, you can come work up at my gym and all that. You know what I mean? You know, I own my own gym, you know. That's okay. So I'm liking it. Oh, she threw me, she kissed, a little kiss to your boy. Alright, so you know what? We're gonna get straight into it then. What's okay? Relationship. Alright, what you like? What you like? Let's see if she rocking with your boy. Turn on his black hair. Last time I checked, your brother got a little bit of black hair, you know what I mean? Got a little waves going on, okay. Polished fashion. I can be polished. Brown clothes, pink clothes, and purple clothes. Oh, you like a little, you like a pimp. You want a pimp, that's what you want. You want brown and pink, you want like a, but these aren't bad. These aren't bad. It's not bad, so let's go ahead and ask her personality. What type of man you like? What are a few things? She keep blowing your boy kisses, bro. Hold up now. Just get something started in this burger joint. Culinary. That's your boy. I mean, before we move on. Culinary skills. She said culinary skills. Our baking is a little 6. We gotta get that up. But our cooking is a 10. Turn off sense of humor and hard work and 7. Come on now. What's with the turn off? You don't like somebody working hard? You don't like a funny dude? I just saw you laughing 2 minutes ago. What was that? All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's ask the most important question here. Ask for attraction level. I mean, I'm doing all this with no food in my stomach, bro. I'm waiting. Is your order? Okay. First of all, before we get to the attraction level, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I got me a little hamburger with a little root beer. You know what I'm saying? Something nice. I did just eat, but we won't eat again. And got the lady little French fries and a soda. You know what I mean? So before we dig in, let's see how you rock with attraction. That's a pretty rude thing to just randomly ask me. I don't feel like telling you that right now. I mean, that don't really knock me off. The horse do it? Yeah, she ain't saying she don't like me. She just saying, just wait up, bro. I'll tell you at some point. So I'm liking Allison. But right now, let's just go ahead and finish this food. And let's go ahead and get on to our last date. So let's go ahead and create a little date with her. Alright, so we're here and you know, I really don't like the fit. But I kinda see what's going on here. She is an outdoor person, so she probably going on for a little Florida type fit. I don't know. This is more of a what's it, Sulani? That little city. That's more what that's for. So again, let's go ahead and greet our date. And I think she's a little white girl. Not saying there's anything wrong with white girls, but you know, your boy. You know, if you couldn't tell. You know what I mean? I think I need a sister in my life, but you know, might be able to change my mind. Okay, she's doing a little dress. I like that. Okay, like I said, a little Layla. All right, I think she got blue eyes too. I'm gonna get a better look when I sit down. She is very gorgeous though. Blue eyes, blue dress, you know what I'm saying? Long hair, good looking woman. She's very gorgeous. First of all, like I said, we gotta start off with the most important question, which is, are you employed? She's a watercolor dabbler at 1,000 Words Art Gallery. So you know how to paint a little bit and stuff like that, okay? We did get to eat, you know what I mean? So let me start asking the other questions. So physical attraction. Like I said, I'm not really into, you know what I mean? But I'll try it out. But what about you? You like brothers? You know what I mean? Lady got blue hair in the back. I do look out. Turn ons, brown hair, dark blue hair. Look, you turn around, you got whoever you look for, they right there. Turn ons, white hair. Well, who would really have white hair though? All right, so the physical part ain't really hitting like that. All right, so what about personality? All right, turn ons, taking sims. You like taking sims? That ain't cool, bro. Performance skills. Performance skills on what? What you talking about? Cerebral sims? I don't even know. Emotional decision makers and turn offs, self-employed sims, which I happen to be. So let me go ahead and end this meal, pay this bill. So now that we got all the dates finished, it's time to figure out who is the lucky contestant. You know what I'm saying? I get to go on a second date with your boy. Without further ado, between Mora, Allison, and Layla, I'm going to choose